орден дружбы Китайской Народной Республики.
Wow, what we just saw was a picture that spoke 1,000 words. While the U.S. is working with international criminal courts to get Putin arrested, China is bestowing upon him the treasures and praise of its nation. Clearly, we are in unprecedented times. And you know what? Everything that we've got going on, we've got to take a step back and include the geopolitical changes that are occurring. And we're a little bit distracted right now by what's going on in our economy, while the world itself is creating a new order of unity, alignment, relationships, and it does appear to me that the U.S. is not part of it. In addition to that, we had the Prime Minister of Mexico come out with a scathing rebuke of the U.S.
Recordamos a esos políticos hipócritas e irresponsables que México es un país independiente y libre, no una colonia ni un protectorado de Estados Unidos. Y que podrán amenazarnos con cometer cualquier atropello, pero jamás, jamás permitiremos que violen nuestra soberanía y pisoteen la dignidad de nuestra patria.
Denouncing alignment with the United States. Guys, you cannot imagine how significant of a trade partner Canada and Mexico are. And it would be in our best interest for our politicians to maintain a highly, highly favorable and respectful and profitable relationship with those countries so that they would be very uninclined to look for alliances anywhere else. They need to be happy and squared away. But right now we've got this man speaking to hundreds of thousands of Mexican citizens, denouncing our brutish ways, imposing our power upon them, and not respecting their sovereignty. These are not good geopolitical events. And as I warned in my last video, we have this massive debt crisis in the U.S. We've got inflation which has not been tamed. Tomorrow we're going to get a final word on what the new rate hike will be, or whether there'll be no rate hike at all. I've been saying that we're going to at least get the 25 because I think getting none at all would spook the markets. It would show that the Fed has lost some of his power or his influence or the tools that he needs to steady the plane and to bring it in for a landing, as they say. The markets are moving up today, as I had predicted. As I said to you guys this week, that we were not capitulating, not falling apart, but instead the markets looked more like, to me, runners getting ready to take off, just waiting for a signal from the Fed. But we need to be very cautious here, because personally, if you go back in time, every single time the Fed gave us a rate hike, the markets fell. So I think that we're going to get the announcement tomorrow of what it's going to be. I think the markets are going to have a stronger rally and additional push initially, and then in the coming hours, we're going to see it sell off. That is at least what it's been doing, and that's kind of what I expect it to do again. This is the Stocks with Josh show. Thank you for already hitting the like, subscribe, and hit the all notifications bell for daily stock and crypto videos. Remember, there are scammers in the comments section. They use my picture and my name. They try to get you to DM them on WhatsApp and Telegram. It's not me. All right, I want to talk with you guys about a couple of the big stocks. The big stocks that influence the market, have a big sway, and indicate to me how the market's doing overall. One of them is Apple, the other one is Tesla. Apple is doing extremely well. We are literally only $10 to $15 off of its 52-week high. Apple absolutely takes the sentiment of the market. That's the way I view Apple. If Apple's running up, the sentiment in the market is bullish. And it looks to me like it's wanting to squeeze. We've come up against this high a number of times. If we get a little bit of volume, we're going to push all the way back up to $165 on Apple. I think after that, it would absolutely cool off. It would be way overbought. It'd be time to take some profits. The trade range from that point forward would be from 165 and down, not any higher. All right, let's take a look at Tesla, because Tesla has a big influence on the market as well. The Tesla call that I made about a month ago has been incredible. When Tesla was at $200, I said on that day that it was going to sell off beneath 196 and that it would then go all the way down to 171, that it would find support there, and then it would come all the way back up to 196. Look at the charts, guys. That's exactly what we got. I loaded up on puts when it was up at 200. I loaded up on calls when it came above 171. It closed the day they went beneath 171, which I called as max support. It closed above on that day at 172, which was a perfect sign of support and bullishness, and we've come all the way back up. Well, now it's time to take profits. I do believe that we could vacillate between this 200 and even go back up to 208 if the market's going to be bullish. But this was the trade range I defined, and I'm okay with taking some profits. You have to remember, bulls make money, bears make money, but the hogs get slaughtered. Don't stay too long in the trade. All right, the very next thing I'm going to cover is a very important technical indicator on Bitcoin that I've been observing, which could show us that Bitcoin is getting ready to have that higher breakout that I've called out in the last couple of videos. Couple quick things before I get into that. Yes, I'm sick. I don't have COVID. I went to the doctor today. I got tested. Thank goodness it was negative on COVID, but I am positive on pneumonia. So that's what I'm going through, but I was able to get some medications, and hopefully I'll be moving forward and being on the mend. As always, I thank you guys so much for all your well wishes and all your kind words in the comments. In addition, if you need better trade tools, it's time to look at the Moomoo investment app. They're offering up to 17 free stock to open and fund an account. Click on the link in the top pinned comment to view all the details. It's a limited and exclusive time offer. I love and enjoy Moomoo. I use it every single day to trade. As I've been saying, the banking crisis is not over. It's going to continue to give a positive push to Bitcoin moving forward. The Bitcoin chart looks really good. It's got some interesting setups on it right now. Bitcoin has already created 2 bases of support on the last 2 moves that it's made moving up. Now, we've now had another push up, and if we consolidate and move sideways in this current range, that will now be creating 3 bases of support. And now that becomes very interesting, because whenever you have a 3 base support run, you typically get a parabolic move. So according to the parabolic curve step-like formation, at the end of point of base 3, indicated by the X symbol, the stack could double in the shortest period of time. So what we've gotten is a $30,000 base at base 3, which means that from there, it could easily push up to 60K. This is a reality. That's what the charts are saying. So there's a high statistical likelihood, according to the textbook, that if we get this nice sideways consolidation on Bitcoin at 30,000, with those 3 bases, it could be indicating that we could actually jump up in a parabolic move as high as $60,000 on Bitcoin. Now, I'm not calling for that. That isn't the range that I'm personally trading. Right now, I'm personally trading to 32K on Bitcoin. That's where I'm going to take some profit and look for it to pull back. But I'll be honest, if it does not look like it's going to pull back, I will jump back in. Bitcoin is exciting right now with these geopolitical events, with the interest rate hike that we're going to be hearing about tomorrow. We are definitely in a volatile market, which leads me to my final trade that I want to talk to you guys about. It's the VIX, the VIX. We are very likely going to see another strong pop back up to 30 on the VIX. Keep that one on your radar. It's definitely one not to sleep on. You can get the cheap options on it. You can't get them on every platform, but the platforms you can get them on, you can get some cheap options and make some big bucks. Do your own due diligence, though. This is not a financial advice. That's all I can give you guys today. I'm a little bit tired. As always, peace and blessings, my friends. Thank you for hitting the like, the subscribe, and all YouTube notifications bell. We'll see you tomorrow.